Okay, we have the Blox Bulletin 18 right here for the next Christmas update that just released. It's the Blox Bulletin, the number 18, and they have a lot of stuff to uncover, so let's go ahead and read everything that it has to say. So, the summit disaster and the secrets that emerged from the rubble. Issue number 18, December 1st, 2025. Breaking news. Okay, this one, the red is real important. Explosion erupts at Hot and Cold, which is where the order is. A sudden blast rocked the Hot and Cold research facility earlier today, shaking the second sea and sending a plume of smoke across the horizon. The explosion erupted during the island's annual scientific summit, an event led by head science Lucien, where scholars and investors gathered to showcase their most advanced breakthroughs. Outside the summit, protesters had gathered earlier in the day, demanding that researchers stop experimenting with fruit-based energy after years of unpredictable awakenings. Tension almost amongst the crowd rose when witnesses spotted a lone scientist identified only as Zero. Forcing his way into the facility, some witnesses reported seeing Zero clutching a set of notes, including what looked like a security door, access codes, and a rough sketch of a powerful fruit, which is the control, because that's the order boss that broke out. Moments after Zero entered the facility, the entire island shook. A blinding flash cloaked the summit grounds in light. A violent eruption ripped through the facility, injuring dozens and scattering chunks of metal across the island. In the hours following the incident, Lucien finally issued a brief statement confirming that the intruder Zero was responsible for the incident. After observing a key ingredient that had been used to demonstrate a machine at the summit, Zero fled the scene. So what this means, since it's highlighted in red, I think that is explaining a control rework, because and we go all the way to control, we see that control is finally getting reworked. So that's basically what this is saying, that the order boss is going to get some type of awakening. But let's go ahead and keep on going. Mystery machine discovery. Teams exploring the outskirts of the shattered Hot and Cold facility have begun recovering what little survived the blast. Okay. Among the debris, researchers uncovered a blueprint for a complex multi-channel device seemingly built for a fusion-based process, technology far more advanced than anything presented during the summit. Early drafts of the design suggest the device was only one component of a much larger system, hinting that this machine is only the first contraption to a larger scheme at hand. Even more concerning was a scorched hard drive recovered from deeper within the rubble. After partial decompiling, analysts recovered files on the subject upload procedures and virtual transfer environments. Hold on. Let me close Blox Fruits. Okay. Despite the facility's exterior being torn apart, investigators found a surprising sight deeper within the mess. The entire interior was left perfectly intact, support beams stood untouched, writing remained neatly rooted, and machinery showed no signs of heat or impact. According to Lucien's team, a doormat defense protocol triggered in the final seconds before the blast, designed to preserve the facility's most critical projects. Okay, here is balancing the battlefield, which they said last time. So let's see what this has to say. As investigators continue interviewing survivors of the scientific summit explosion, a curious detail has emerged. We've learned that all the scientists received a small trinket upon arrival from none other than Lucien himself. The trinkets came in the form of small accessories, including rings, pendants, and charm bracelets. We've never received gifts as previous side summits. I'm glad we did this year because without Trinket, I wouldn't have survived that explosion, says one of the attendees. Several scientists have reported something extraordinary. Those caught near the blast described seeing their trinkets suddenly glowing, emitting faint pulses of light before they began, feeling unexpected surges of clarity, strength, or even a burst of energy that allowed them to escape to safety after taking damage from the explosion. While the trinkets were considered harmless keepsakes, many attendees now credit them with helping them remain steady and focused amid the disaster. So we are actively monitoring the unfolding situation and searching for those responsible for this chaos. Stay tuned for more news soon, and that's going to be it. Subscribe for more info so I can keep y'all updated. See y'all next time.